Once again, my dear friends, the remaining part I try to explain. Little we see in the nature that is ours. We don't have the time, so we see very little in the nature. But actually, there is a close relationship between nature and this world. But due to materialistic things, the man don't have the time to see in the nature, and therefore we have given our hearts away. We don't have the hearts. Our hearts have given away, far away from human beings, and we just become the material. We become just without hearts, a solitude bull. Solitude means who white and nasty, lost the feelings. We don't have the feelings to see in the nature for the nasty benefits, because spending and getting, we lay waste our powers in these things. The poet complained here that we don't have the times to see in the nature, because we are too much connected with the worldly possessive things, in money and all those things whatever we require while living on the earth, and therefore our hearts become a solitude bull, like solitude bull. This sea that bears her bosom to the moon. The poet tried to say by using this image that there is a close relations on to the human and earth to be together, but they don't have the time to see how the moon bosoms on her the surface of the sea. The winds that will be howling at all hours, and all are gathered now like sleeping flowers, the breeze is sleeping. The poet here compose or see how the nature is, see, and there is a how the connection between nature and the human beings. Describe the beauties of the nature. The most people are missing out on because of they are busy in the materialistic things. Here the poet used the personification which suggests there is intimacy between the moon and sea, the winds howl. This gives the wind human emotions, the flowers sleep. These image there is a close relationship between all natural beautiful things. For this, for everything, we are out of tune. The poets see that these things are not important for human beings, and therefore we are out of tune. It moves us not, great God. I would rather be pagan. Nature not touches us, because once again the poet says that we are far away from the nature. We are totally involved in the materialistic world, and therefore not nature not touches us. He wished to become a great god rather than the human beings. A pagan succulent creed outward and reborn and raised in different religion like ancient Greek. So I standing on the presently. If I become the pagan like Triton and Protus, then I will enjoy the beauty of the nature rather than the human beings. He says that how these lines reveals if he were poor pagan, he would have glimpses of the nature and would give him joy and shape. He would rather be poor and helpless and connected with nature than rich and powerful alienated from it. From the nature he gets this meaning. With this I end of this